Welcome back. Today we're bringing wildlife to life in Unity 6 by building a complete locomotion system for this 3D white-tailed deer. We'll cover how to use blend trees for smooth transitions between idle, walk, and run cycles, and set up a robust state machine for jumping. We are also integrating Cinemachine for a dynamic follow camera and simple C# scripting to tie the movement and animations together. Best of all, you can download this exact animated model for free from my GitHub repository to follow along. Let's dive into the logic and get this animal moving. To bring this deer to life, we use these Unity 6 tools. Animator Controller. We build a robust state machine with parameters like speed and isGrounded to handle transitions between idle, walk, run, and jump states. Cinemachine Free Look Camera. This ensures the player's view is dynamic and follows the animal's movement naturally across the terrain. C# scripting. We implement a custom controller that syncs the 3D model's velocity with the animation states for smooth, responsive movement. To get started, we'll grab the high-quality deer animations from the GitHub repository and bring them into Unity. You can use your own animations too. Import. Simply drag your animation files from the basic locomotion to the multi-part jump sequence straight into your Unity project window. Organize. Keeping your project folders structured will make setting up the Animator Controller much faster and prevent errors during development. Step 1. Setting up the Animator Controller. First, we need to create the brain of our animation system. Right-click in your project window, go to Create, and select Animator Controller. Let's name it Player Animator. Now, let's define how the deer will interact with our code. Open the Animator window and add these three essential parameters. Speed as a float to track our movement velocity. isGrounded as a bool to check if we are on the terrain. Jump as a trigger to fire off our leaping animation. Once your FBX files are in Unity, you'll see they're packed with the mesh, rig, materials, and animations. To make things easier to work with, we need to extract those clips. Expand each FBX, select all the animation files inside, and hit Ctrl+D, or Command+D on a Mac, to duplicate and extract them. Now, let's keep the project tidy. Grab all those new animation clips and move them into their own animations folder. Next, let's set up our locomotion. Right-click anywhere in the Animator grid, go to Create State, and select from New Blend Tree. We'll name this one Locomotion. Now, double-click to head inside the tree. We need to make sure the parameter is set to speed so the transitions know when to trigger. Finally, let's add our three motion fields. We'll set idle at a threshold of 0, walk at 0.5, and run at 1. Just like that, our movement transitions are ready to go. Important, set all animations loop time to true. Now, let's build out the jump states. Drag your jump start, jump fall, and jump end animations directly into the Animator window. To connect them, create a transition from locomotion to jump start and set the condition to our jump trigger. From jump start to jump fall, we'll leave it as has exit time with no condition, so it flows naturally as the character reaches the peak of the jump. To land, transition from jump fall to jump end only when isGrounded is true. Finally, set a transition with has exit time from jump end back to locomotion to complete the loop.
Okay, so if you drag and drop the 3D model and it's very big, you can click on the model and then change the scale factor to some value that fit your needs. And then you click, and then you change all the scale factors of all the animations. And you can call it male deer or any name you want. And then I'm going to drag and drop shaded and normal that is included for free on the link description. And then you select your material and you drag shaded to base map, and you drag texture normal to normal map, and then you can assign to the male deer. Then on the deer, you add a component. We're adding a character controller, and this is the capsule collider, so you can adjust. For example, it may work in this case maybe 0.8 and some displacement from the Y like 0.19, something like that. Maybe the height to 1.5 with 0 displacement, something like that. Then we're going to add the player controller, and let's open the player controller. And we can adjust the walk speed to 3, so it's faster because this animal is very fast, and run speed to 10. Then let's add a component, the animator component, and let's select for the animator animals, deer, male deer, and the player animator. Now let's select here for the player controller the deer, here the deer for animator, and for camera, main camera. Finally, let's add the third person camera. So you need to go to Window, Package Manager, and then on Cinemachine you need to enable, and then you can right click and create a camera, and then right click free look camera. So this as the tracking target, you will select the deer, and now let's test. So it hopefully work. And we're going to delete these animations. So we're going to delete these animation clips, and then from here we're going to extract them again with the scale factor correct. So we select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We click Ctrl D on Command D on Mac. We select them all. We cut and then we paste them here. And now let's go here to the animator controller. So jump start. We connect jump start, then jump fall, then jump end, then on locomotion, on blend tree, we connect the idle, the walk, and the run.
Then we set the loop time of all animations to true.
Okay, so finally let's test if it works. Okay, so now you can with the mouse change the camera. We can walk by pressing the forward key. We can run with the shift key, and we can jump pressing the space bar, and we can land. Okay, so thanks for seeing this tutorial. Please like, subscribe, and check all the links and support. Thank you.
This script integrates camera relative movement, gravity, and jumping while driving your animator states. With your logic locked in and animations synced, your character is officially ready for action. Happy coding!